Hi. Hi. What are you listening to?
Mark Torres. It came from the radio.
Oh my. I haven't heard of them. Tell me a little bit more about yourself and who you are and everything.
Well, my name's Nicole Oliva, and I am cosplaying Sunburst, for, the mascot for It Came From the Radio. Don't turn on the mic.
No, that's okay. Obviously, she's a big fan. She's cosplaying here. So tell me a little bit more about yourself.
Well, I am a local singer, actress, cosplayer, and professional mermaid.
Okay, I quit my job. She gets to be a mermaid. I'm obviously going to just join her in the long sea. Did you see Ursula running around here?
I did, yes. I ran into her in the bathroom.
That must have been awkward. Like, I hope you know I'm a real mermaid with my legs. And what? So tell me a little bit more about the singing that you do, what kind of style that you do for singing, because that is not easy. Everyone thinks because they're in the shower they sound good.
Yeah. Well, I primarily work as a solo artist. I've toured around with a couple different companies, and right now what I do is I tour to different conventions, much like this one, and I do themed concerts depending on what the convention organizer is looking for. I do all sorts of things from just a mix of geeky tunes to Broadway show tunes to dark opera for horror conventions, as well as J-pop and J-rock for anime conventions.
She just listed everything that I actually just go to. That is absolutely awesome. Now, what made you become a professional mermaid? That is a first time for an interview here at Bitten Apple TV. So I need to know.
Well, I'm sure most little girls love the idea of being a mermaid when they're a kid. And when I was little, I started swimming at a very young age. About 2 years old, I was already swimming underwater. And when I was a kid, they just started making those skirts with those bathing suits with the detachable Velcro skirts. So I would tie them around my legs and practice what professional swimmers call a dolphin kick. So it's basically swimming like a mermaid. So then years later, when I started cosplaying, there was an anime and a manga called Mermaid Melody Peachy Peachy Pitch. And I made a mermaid tail skirt based off one of the characters, and it's made out of bathing suit spandex, so I thought later on I could make one that was full length since I already know how to swim with my feet bound, and I made it, and I was swimming in it, and I absolutely loved it. So then I was like, okay, well, how can I increase the propulsion of something like this? I was thinking maybe I could take like flippers and sew them underneath, and then I found out there's something called a monofin, which is something that professional swimmers use to practice swimming in a dolphin kick, and then through that I found there's a whole world out there of professional mermaids who make their own tails out of either swim fabric with monofins or out of silicone and latex, which is like the stuff you see in movies like in Splash.
That's exactly what just happened. That is incredible, and the fact that you've been doing it for so long. I mean, we all loved Ariel. She was my favorite because she was rebellious. That's right, Mom. That's exactly why I liked her. Yeah, no, that's such an incredible. I mean, my God, you have to be strong to do that. That is no joke. No, that is not easy. Wow. And tell me more about your acting that you do.
Well, I primarily do a mix of theater, opera, which kind of ties in the singing, and then films. So right now I'm working at the Broad Hollow Theater Company on Long Island. I do their children's theater shows, so we do things like Peter Rabbit, Frosty the Snowman, Frog and Toad, Tom the Turkey, a lot of really cute stuff. It's a lot of fun. And then I also do some independent film work, such as if you go on YouTube and type in Doll Collector, I produced my own original short film. It's about 12 minutes. It's for free on YouTube. And I acted in it, as well as I wrote the script based off a comic that was the concept, and I produced it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the most talented person that we have interviewed. She's a mermaid. I interviewed Miltos, and I'm like, my mind was blown. I was like, oh, I was so excited. And you're like, I'm a mermaid. I'm like, done. I think what you do is actually incredible. It's not easy. You're a singer. I mean, she's got good lungs. She's physically really fit when it comes to that mermaid business, man. That is no joke. You try outrunning or out swimming a shark. Do you ever run into Dora while you're out there, just out of curiosity? Or Dory, there we go. Where did I get Dora from? Dory, yes. I just know her from like, just keep swimming, just keep swimming.
Yes, actually, last summer I was lucky enough that I got the opportunity to be the official mermaid of an aquarium last summer in a saltwater, tropical saltwater tank, and they had several blue tangs in there as well. One of them was named Dory, of course.
Oh my God. Nailed it. This is the best interview of the entire event. This is the best one. Oh my God. So for those who want to like keep track of what you're doing and want to see the next time you get to be the mermaid, because I know I want to go. I'm gonna be like, I know her and I didn't have to steal her voice. Where can people keep updated with you, see what you're doing at the theater projects, or maybe what the latest song will be?
Okay, so for my mermaid work, you can go on Instagram. That's the best place to look. My username is Mermaid Aria Chloe. And then if you go to Facebook, that's where I have most of my singing and acting work under Nicole Oliva Soprano. So it's my first name, my last name, my voice type.
Oh my God. Make sure you guys stay in touch. Don't let this little fish get away. Oh my God, you're absolutely amazing. Thank you so much. And I'm so glad that she's introducing us to It Came From the Radio, because you never know, you might hear her voice out there. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh my God. Can I listen to them?
Yeah, sure.
Oh my God. Hey guys, this is Cadma here from Bitten Apple TV with Mark Torres from It Came From the Radio. Oh my God, so it has taken us forever to get this man in front of the camera because he's always avoiding us. He likes to be behind the mic, but he's about to be in a minute.
We've been in front of the camera at the Macabre Fair Film Festival.
Not like as an interview. He's been dodging us, man. You just did the intro. You were like, I'm done. You just did mic drop. Gone and just left. Not cool, man. Not cool. So for those who are watching, we were telling a lot of people here at the Garden State Comic Fest here at the Showboat Hotel in Atlantic City about It Came From the Radio, about all the stuff, the wonderful things that you get to listen to, because it's not like just like we're pulling your leg and we're like, oh, it's a radio station, but it's not. It's a real radio station. So Mark, please tell our viewers who like to listen.
Well, it's correct. It's not a radio station. It's a radio show on an actual radio station. A little different. Came From the Radio is on WARY in Westchester County. That's New York for you guys, at 88.1 FM on the dial. If you're not living there, you can always go online to iHeartRadio, Google Play Music, iTunes. I think we have go to our Facebook page. You can find it. If you Google us, as our co-host Pronto Comics, Dominic Sperano, says, just Google It Came From the Radio. You can find us and listen to us. Our show is about comics and movies and entertainment, with a slight science fiction horror slant. We focus mostly on the independents, which is how we came to meet up with the Bitten Apple guys. It was the APPLETINIs, is that the name?
We're Appleteenies, we're Apple Biters, well, anything that's Apple-tastic.
With the Apple-tastic, APPLETINI, Apple Biter people. And so it's important to talk about the independents, because whenever you go to a convention, who do you see a lot of? Independents. But when you go see news coverage of it or press coverage of it, what do you see? Cosplayers and celebrities. So there's a lot of people here that are the backbone of the comic book industry that no one talks about, and there's so much stuff out there. So that's what we do.
So when it comes to doing your celebrity interviews that you guys do tend to cover every now and then, did you have any particular celebrities that you guys did enjoy, like your personal favorite, top 2, top 3, 5, 10?
Yes, we do have the occasional celebrity on the show. My personal favorite, which is ironic because it never actually aired, was an interview I did in 2008 at the San Diego Comic-Con, and I interviewed Robert Culp. For those of you who don't know, he was an I Spy, and he also played the FBI agent on the Greatest American Hero television show. But at the time, he was famous for being Deborah's dad on Everybody Loves Raymond. So he was the most amazing interview I ever did. I still have it on tape somewhere. That's how old it was. It was on actual tape, and we've never aired it. So that was my favorite interview.
Mark, you're showing both our ages. I don't appreciate that. So also what I want to ask you, like when in regards to the independents, any particular independents that you like personally, besides Sunburst?
Independent guys who I really like. I like the Fat Guy Inc. They're really cool guys. I like Rich Bernard Tobeck. He does the Sentinels online.
Oh my God, that's his favorite one. She's so cute that she's listening to Mark right now.
Yes, my cosplayer Nicole. She's a tremendous singing voice. I always said that. It's weird because I knew her beforehand. I've seen her around, but then I needed a cosplayer for this event, and a person to a person to a person recommended her, and I was like, hey, I know her. So it kind of makes things easier that way.
No, she's perfect. You guys should put on a radio to hear one of her songs. I can't wait. Just suggestions. So what is the next event that people can look forward to, like seeing you guys at, so this way they know to tune in to It Came From the Radio?
Well, as always, we have a new show every week. It's uploaded onto iTunes, iHeart, Google Play Music. And if you're in WARY, you can listen to us. It plays us multiple times every night, but it's one new show per week. So if you're listening to this, whenever you're seeing this video, you can just go there and the new show will be up on the next Monday. We will be at the Big Apple Con because we are the official radio show of the Big Apple Con, which is in 7 days, less than 7 days from today. So it depends when you're seeing that. We're also actually going to have a table at the Cradle Con, which is in the Cradle of Aviation in Nassau, and it's in one of these months between now and then. We're also going to be at the East Meadows Public Library for the MCon Anime Fest, and that's also in one of these months, probably in May or June or July or something. And we also, for those of you who live in the Long Island area, every second Wednesday of the month, we have a live recording of our show. You can come down to the East Meadows Public Library. You can see us, and we always give away some really cool prizes. For example, this Wednesday coming up, the 11th, if I'm not mistaken, we're giving away tickets to the CradleCon. So if you're in the area, come on down, you win some free tickets. We've given away many items. One of my other favorite artists is Brian Kong. We've given away exclusive Topps trading cards. He's a trading card artist, so he drew Topps stuff for us. There's a lot of things we give away.
Oh my God, it's a lot of good stuff. Make sure you guys stay in touch to see what it is that they're doing. Make sure you see them at the cons. Obviously, they like apples, so the next one's going to be Big Apple Con. Admit it, you're a fan of apples.
Yes.
Make sure you guys stay tuned, listen in for your ears, and be sure to look out for whatever Mark Torres is up to and enter those contests. Can I enter? Am I allowed to? I mean,
you're allowed to enter, but you're not going to win.
Oh, that hurts. Thank you so much. Bye.